As the title suggests, we're gonna try and grind this until we get it. Or until I have a mental collapse. No. Hopefully we get this. Realistically, I shouldn't be streaming. I have more important things I should be doing, but... This broke my spirit yesterday. And I want revenge. I won't spend like 4 hours grinding this though. I definitely don't have that long. An hour, preferably not 2. Who knows? I do have a tendency to fluke things early on a new day. So, that happened like at least twice in my career. Can I call this a career if I don't make money on it? I think the answer is yes, but the jury will decide. I don't know how I missed that wall kick. As much as I hate this jump, I'm very glad it's not later, because this jump I actually consider to be not the most reliable. It's just set up in a weird way. First he threw me off. Can't make it. I do have to do a low wall kick. It occurred to me I never really tried that before. That's really low. Really low. Oh my goodness. Despite the lack of, like, it's not really super difficult. The jumps aren't that difficult. The non-stop nature of this means that the jumps are very dense. There are a lot of jumps. And it does really add to the difficulty. Plus the intensity of it. This is actually very high intensity star by my definition of Kaizo intensity, which is more like stress level and like focus it requires, that sort of thing. You jump at that slope and you just hope you make it. I kinda wanna practice. Where's the other narrow slopes part? That's not this part. Not this part. That part, but earlier. This whole section here. This whole section just sucks. I guess you have enough speed that you can just walk off. Okay. And you'll be on one of those three okay, that's how you do that. And that seems actually, yeah, very consistent. You have enough speed, you're going to be on one of those three front slopes. And then you just do this. And then I realized that why don't I do that? Like, that's just such a super safe way to do this. Then I can correct my angle and then I can just go. So yeah, if I just made that wall, because yeah, that's definitely a real safe way to do that. You just hold forward, you're basically guaranteed to be aligned. You do 2 wall kicks. And then you land on the slope. A ground pound is the safest, but yeah. And then that guarantees it will be aligned up. So I've got all new strats. .jpg. Just need to chain everything together. How did I miss that? I hate the 2.5 moves you have to do there. You gotta do a short one. It's awkward. These wall kicks actually line up for keyboard way better than I thought they did initially. I mean, it also lines up for notches. Shoutouts to people who don't have notches in their life. That was close. Close, but it worked. Now we are at the reckoner of jumps. Nope. I wonder. Maybe there's something to my theory about just going on these, No, because I don't have enough speed like that. Is an earlier jump better, or is a later jump better? It's hard to say. It's very hard to say. You just kind of make it. You just kind of jump and pray. Why? How? Those walls are not aligned the way you think they are. You know, most people, when they make those sorts of wall kicks, they make them all equidistant apart. But it would be really cruel, and it would actually be very difficult if they weren't equidistant apart. What? I mean, I knew that jump was precise, but I didn't think I had that little speed. That whole section That's really upsetting, though. I guess I just need to hold forward a little bit to really ensure it. That's upsetting. It's just one of those jumps where it's just, it's hard to really explain in words why you were short. It's just, you need the perfect, you need to take all of the inches you can get. Otherwise, the odds are very much so not in your favor. Not impossible, but just not in your favor. Because if you get a bad wall kick frame or whatever, it's classic this game inconsistency. I mean, I made a lot of overly precise things. -1. That's like the defining trait of MQ -1. Everything was too precise. I didn't know that lesson yet, but I also didn't make a full-length hack. I made a 15-star hack. And it was bad. Absolutely. The stars were also really short, too, for the most part. That was very awkward. I'm not doing that again. I got a really good kick, and wasn't expecting to, and then kicked onto the wrong part of the slope. Wasn't even sure if I was sliding, but I did jump, but I was on the completely wrong part of the slope with the wrong part of the angle. Terrible angle. I'm being texted by Whomst. Whomst of be texting me. Oh boy. Literally nothing important. You're free. Monthly top. No, it's not free, but... getting tight way too quickly there, and I couldn't stop it. I wonder. No. If I jump here... I wonder if the idea is jump and then hold in midair. Maybe? Getting a bit on the slope is also good. It's just better. Yeah. Awful. You see, sometimes you just don't hit the wall, and... I can't help but wonder if my angle isn't straight, or if that wall is just extremely deceptive as to where it is. I think it's the latter. So shoutouts to these posts having being way shorter than they appear, because there's a very tall range where you can ledge grab, because they're so steep at the end. Yeah, rubes. What? What? Did my finger just get glued to the A button? Like... Oh, I made that. I just couldn't jump off that slope. In about, and we haven't gotten one attempt to the third section. Terrible. Didn't have a good angle. Yeah, because you have to approach it that weirdly, it is easy to have your angle be offset. 'Part of me worries if I'm gonna plow right into the light blue pillar, but doesn't seem to be the case. No! No! Why? I don't get it! What went wrong? I practiced that jump! What went wrong? How was I on the backside? Bloody hell! How does this keep happening? I should have had it! I should have had it! And then something that I could not possibly have predicted happened. Like, how was I was on the backside. Like, I was on the backside, and then I was expecting to... But then, like, he just didn't, and then I got into this weird slope. Like, how was I still on the backside? Because I need to anticipate it, because, like... God. I didn't know where on the Z-axis I was. And apparently I was very on the Z-axis. Bloody hell, I am livid. Again. Like, he just wouldn't... Like, it's supposed to be free. But then I just somehow got on the wrong slope. I choked this crash. I just couldn't land on the slope. Somehow my angle coming out of that wall kick, which was super consistent in practice, just was not straight, and then I got a weird kick, and then I flew off this platform before I could stabilize. I flew off that roof. I don't know how. I thought I was on the front side, but I was on the back side, and I got a weird kick. I hate those tiny roofs, because I don't have any Z depth. I didn't know how far I was. And I'm pissed again. I hate this star so much, because there's, like, it's not just that it's hard, it's so much requires just intuition and guesswork. There's so much that just requires you to just have an estimate to where exactly you are, because you can't change the camera room. You just have to hope. You just have to assume that you're in a certain position, or at a certain angle, relative to the slope, because you have to go on these camera angles, and you can't really change the camera. It's just... This is the worst course I've played. Not sure about that, but it's definitely my least favorite. How was I so high? I got like 500 first, is there? Words cannot express how angry I am. Because yeah, that basically is the final jump again. You can't really die after that. And I've come up with a new strat to ensure I basically don't die if I make the jump. I made the jump, like, easy. Because what I realized, I just jump, slide, wall kick, and then just hold back and land back on the slope. Which is what I should have done the first time. It's like, that would have been the perfect thing to do. And then you normalize, and then... It's all the stuff... Like, I keep dying to stuff that should not kill anyone. Granted, I'm dying to everything, but look, it's because everything is inconsistent. This is actively the worst... one of the worst things I've ever done. At least one of the least fun. I've never had a grind go for this short of a time that has me this upset. And that was my only attempt in half an hour to the third section. My only attempt in half an hour to the third section. And I get to the end and then just choke the last possible jump I could possibly have died on. Again. And again, it's not even the sort of thing where I can tell you what I did wrong, because I don't know what I possibly did wrong. I also don't know why I did hit the wall there, but because everything is so inconsistent and based on vibes. All of the jumps and your positioning is just based on vibes. Where do you feel like you are in space-time? Where do you think Mario is? Can you make this jump? Just hope. Because everything is so precise. If you change the camera, you're going to lose momentum. That's what happens. If you change your camera in midair, you always lose momentum. You always lose speed because you got to rapidly change your angle to match the camera's angle. You got to rapidly change the angle you're holding on your control stick, keyboard. And that just causes you, guarantees you, that you will lose some speed due to the back and forth nature of it. And because everything is so precise, you can't lose that speed. So you just have to go at whatever camera angle you start the jump at. You start the wall sequence at, which is really, there's just no option. It's like, you can only really change your wall kick angle on a slope. Or change your camera angle, wall kick angle. I'm surprised that was usable. I did have one death to this jump. Getting pinged on Discord, but I can't look at that. If I had to guess, it's probably Wizard wondering why on earth I'm streaming right now, because I'm not really supposed to be streaming. Stop getting firsties. Almost ledge grabbed. I hit the very edge of the wall. Well, it was Wizro with some meme. You see, that wall is just that's one of those vibes jumps. And I got pixeled. I got sub-pixeled. You can tell by the sound. I hit the wall, but I was just like ever so slightly. There was like one or two units. I hit the corner. It's corners. Now who's texting me? People need to leave me alone. At least I'm not mad about that, because that at least I understand why. Like, that at least I understand why I died. There wasn't really anything I could do to stop it, but at least it's a death that makes sense, and you can expect to happen in about once. It's like, it's a death that is expected. Because it's an established flaw with SM64's collision. It sucks, because, of course, it's the most precise crossover of all time, because it's red matte, and it's super, super, super tight, because red matte thinks extreme precision is good, but at least it's expected. It's nothing new. Didn't bonk. Are you saying you'd be more angry or less? Very angry. Fair enough. I mean, I am very angry, but I don't like to let my rage show that much. And I try to be a mellow person, a calm person, a patient person. This is actually one of the most irritated I've gotten in a while. It's like, I usually don't get, like, if a jump just requires skill, I'm never gonna admit to having a skill issue. If a jump is definitely just a skill issue, then I usually don't get mad. It's just a matter of time before I learn how to do it. The things that anger me the most are the things that are prevalent on the stage, which are, I mean, it's not to say it's all luck-based, it's like, because, like, a lot of jumps do require skill. Like, obviously, this all requires skill, but still, it's... To repeat an argument from yesterday, it's about how consistent that skill can get you. Okay. I shot down that slope so fast, I don't know why I had, like, no frames. Just the angle. Because, like, making the jump onto the slope is honestly only half the part, as I've learned. It's like, actually getting to the other side of the slope and getting the wall kick is not easy either, because, like, your exact position where you start kicking is ever so slightly different. Your speed, and it's just... There's a lot of variance, and it's so steep and fast and small, there's not really the time to react to it. Oh, that was so low. Okay, I brought it back with some firsties. Still needed a firstie there. more than like 3 frames. Like, how many frames is a double jump? Because I feel like it's actually like close to 5. It might actually be 5. I don't actually know the double jump frame. Like, those momentum double jumps are actually more forgiving than I thought they'd be. Really worried about ledge grabbing there. Oh, I'm too low. I'm not too low. I need speed. I need distance. Some triples. Okay. 1 jump left. And I haven't practiced this in ages. Yes! Okay. We're done. We're done with this awful game. Terrible. I still need to find the music sign in here, but GG. That's a good place to screenshot. Awful. Okay. Frame and a whole bunch of other people whose profile pics I don't recognize. Is that Mui? Andrew? Cowed? What do you have to say? Good old K's. Andrew. It's you, Crash. Is that Dan? Brodu. Yeah, Skillets. The real question is the sign in the same place? more people. There's Loka, Ogleb. Oh, that's Dan. Who's the Paper Mario man? MB, TB, Asta, KT. Yeah, do you know these people? Katsu. Didn't we already have Katsu? Gian, Pluto, Joink. I recognize more faces than I thought I would. There's a lot of people in this community. I don't even know who those pics are. Is that Captain Bowser? And, baseball. Okay, I think that's all of the faces. Now, where's the sign? It's not in the same place, that's for sure. There must be a sign. There's always a sign. I was muted. Apparently it's just on the middle section, and it's like the one place I didn't check. Good. I jumped over the middle section. I thought I checked all. Apparently I just didn't check this one. Lol. Oh, this one is the meta music side. Yeah, I did that. Okay, well, that's all the hidden signs, too. That's everything. We're done. We're free! Freedom! Oh, okay. I can now go back to, like, Void Stranger or something. I should end this stream, though, because I do have other things I need to do. So yeah. When my next stream, maybe sometime tomorrow evening, I don't know, probably Void Stranger, because I want to finish that game. Thanks for dropping by, Crash. Bye.